I challenge any Muslim to give me a logical answer to the question I'm about to ask without being emotional. Please, I'm not attacking your religion. I'm just asking a question. Alright, so in chapter 69, verse 44 of your Quran.
And dude is like really remove those eyebrows, huh? Eyebrows are on point. Gotta wax the unibrow.
Allah is telling us what he'll do with Muhammad if he's a false prophet and if he makes up something in the name of God. It reads, had the messenger made up something in our name, we would have certainly seized him by his right hand, then severed his aorta, and none of you could have shielded him from us.
Okay, so let's pause. He's referring to this verse of the Quran, and aorta, what's translated as aorta, is al-watin. Al-watin. So keep that in mind. Severing the aorta, al-watin. This is high IQ argument that he's using.
So Allah is very clearly saying that if Muhammad was a false prophet, and if he made something in the name of God, then Allah would grab him by his right hand and kill him. Specifically, he would sever his aorta. Obviously not in a literal sense with some scissors cutting his aorta, but you get the point. So just one more time, if Allah was mad at Muhammad for making something up in his name, none of you guys could have stopped him from grabbing him by his right hand and severing his aorta. Now let me ask you Muslims, do you know how your prophet died? According to Sahih Bukhari 4428, the prophet in his ailment in which he died used to say, "Oh Aisha, I still feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Khaybar. And at this time, I feel as if my aorta is being cut from that poison."
Genius argument. Oof. How will we recover from this mastermind? He's mastered the Quran and he's mastered Hadith. He's bringing verses, he's bringing Hadith. Wow, this is really genius stuff. Oh, but unfortunately, the translation of the word is aorta in English, but it's a completely different word in Arabic. Oh no, abhar. So what's the difference between al-watin and al-abhar? What's the difference? Are they the same thing? Kind of ruins your entire argument, right? It ruins your entire argument. So this is like the big brain genius. And he's getting it from Christian apologists. Like maybe this guy is some Christian Arab, I don't know. But this is like Christian apologists will have this argument because they can't read Arabic. They don't know any Arabic. So the word translated is aorta. It's not a good translation, but this is why you can't rely on translations. You have to actually go to the Arabic. You have to have knowledge of the Arabic language. And they can easily say like, oh, these are two different words, al-watin and al-abhar. And there was this really great article by Ustad Bassam Zawadi. If you know Ustad Bassam, he has a website that he contributes to, Calling to Monotheism. You can just Google Calling to Monotheism and he'll have all these articles where he's refuted so many of these trash arguments by these Christians. And he has a detailed article on this issue as well. And he says that, well, you know, this expression, I feel as if my aorta is being cut, the abhar specifically being cut, is an expression that the Arabs use. Like it just means like, oh, you feel like you're close to death. And it doesn't literally mean that you feel like your aorta is being cut, but the term that's always used is abhar, and al-watin is something else. Al-watin is another vein or artery in the body, and so Ustad Bassam goes through all of the different dictionaries within the Arabic language, and he shows that these are not the same thing. So your whole argument is completely trashed by this guy with the perfect eyebrows.
There are a million different ways for a man to die, and you're telling me that Muhammad just so happened to die the specific death that a prophet would die had he been a false prophet? At the beginning, I said, please do not comment with emotions. And I can already see in the comments, the Muslims in there saying, oh, technically, he didn't say his aorta was actually being cut. He said he feel... Bro, that's not logical thinking. You and I both know this.
Bro, be logical, bro. Come on, dude. This is not logical, bro. You know what the hadith says, bro. Spend less time fixing your eyebrows. Spend less time waxing your unibrow. And more time learning Arabic. That's my recommendation for you, bro.